Breaking WWE news on Drizzle Wrestling Show. Not done an episode in ages, so I thought I would bring this up for the people who are going to watch TLC tomorrow. The main matches have been changed due to illness. Some form of meningitis virus is going around, so Bo Dallas is out. Bray Wyatt will not compete. He is sick as well. Roman Reigns is sick as well. He's not going to be there. So, basically the main event now is the returning Mr. Kurt Angle and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will be facing Braun Strowman, The Miz, Kane, and Sheamus and Cesaro for the main event. So, personally, I think that's a better match, if you want my honest opinion. Some people are like, oh, that doesn't make sense, and it's like, yeah, but in this case, you're getting a better match. Stop complaining, honestly, as far as I'm concerned. So, I'd rather watch that match than watch the original match, because I'm not a Roman Reigns fan. I don't like the guy. I think he's not very good as a professional wrestler. And he has no mic chemistry at all with the fans. So that's not a big loss to me, honestly. That event is going to be better without him in that match, as far as I'm concerned. So with that, Bray Wyatt's not competing, obviously, because of the illness, and he's out as well. So we get AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. So basically, original Bullet Club members finally get a WWE match against one another. I dig this. I think it's good for the company. I'm not going to complain about this one freaking bit. Good job, WWE management. Thumbs up. Glad you finally decided to do that. So, but yes, the storyline's kind of goofed up now, but Raw's been like crappy lately anyway, so meh. These Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox match, I don't know. Why don't they just have her face Bayley? That's what I don't understand. Like, that would be a much better decision, honestly. But you're not gonna do that, so meh, whatever. No Matt Hardy. That's the other thing I can't figure out either. Like, why is he not even on the card? He could have been in one of those matches. I don't understand that. So, Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James, I think should be a solid match. I think it should be a pretty good highlight for that event. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. I think that it's good for both parties. I think that Mickey's can still go. She can still wrestle. I say give her an opportunity. I think that should be one of the best matches of the night. But I don't know, like the other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just think those are the only matches that I'm really looking forward to in that whole event, honestly, or just those matches. They'll probably have a pre-show match, I would imagine. And I don't know, the cruiserweight match between Enzo and Kalisto, meh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, WWE's made some really bad decisions in the last week or two. Yeah, possibly the last month, frankly. Letting Neville go is probably not the best decision for the Cruiserweight division, in my opinion. And letting Nia Jax go with leave of absence for, her quote-unquote issues that she's having. I'm not sure what's going on in that situation. Anywho, yeah, there's so many other people who are basically asking for their release. There's still more talent that might be leaving the company, so we don't really know what's going on right now with that whole situation. And Impact Wrestling again, making bad decisions. Taryn Terrell, gone. So that's another talent that they could have really used for Bound for Glory. I don't know, like, is there any positives to this Bound for Glory? I'm not seeing much of anything, honestly. Grado versus Abyss. Yeah, well, meh. I don't really care about that match. I don't think that that's even going to be much of a match. Grado's just going to lose in like 5 seconds to Abyss. So, I don't know. Like, the other matches that are involved in the pay-per-view, from what I'm seeing, I wouldn't even pay $2 to watch any of it. I don't think that Impact is going to be much of the threat to WWE or Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is actually one of the best wrestling companies right now. I mean, Cody Rhodes is just tearing it up. And they just have so much talent there. It's not even funny. And Bubba Ray Dudley could be retiring. That's the next thing that that might be coming up in the next few months here, is that he's really thinking about it, and WWE needs to just give him a call and say, you and your brother need to be inducted in the Hall of Fame for everything that you've done. I think the Hardys should go the same year. It should be them, the Hardys, Edge, and Christian. I mean, that's who pretty much defined the Attitude Era in ladder matches and in TLC matches. I believe that they deserve it. They all deserve to be in there. I just don't get that. I mean, you could even put the Acolytes in that situation. They should be inducted too. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I would say the best wrestling right now is ROH. I really feel like that, because the matches that are putting on in that company are freaking amazing. I mean, yes, WWE has NXT and they have Leo Rush and Adam Cole and Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong and some of the other talent that are just competing their asses off and doing a great job. Commend them for it. But 205 Live is just a snore fest. Like, I'm sorry. I used to be a huge supporter of the Cruiserweight division, but it is a total snore fest right now without Neville and Aries in that division. You have just officially destroyed every one of those wrestlers' careers by just putting them in that show. I mean, it's so god-awful boring. Nothing makes sense. Just scrap it. Scrap it. Put the other wrestlers on NXT. Give them an opportunity there, and let's just be done with 205 Live. That's how I feel about it. I know that some people are going to be on my case about it, but and Shawn Michaels is returning to be a special guest referee for the main event of NXT for the next takeover. I think that that's a great decision. The WWE needs to start boosting their ratings here, because the low attendance is... Raw last week was just a total snooze fest, in my opinion. That was like, oh my god, like probably a 6 out of 10. I mean, it was just pathetically horrible. Smackdown, I thought, was better than that. It probably was like a 7 out of 10. NXT, yeah, those shows are pretty much always good as far as I'm concerned. But again, it's because the talent are wrestling and not just blabbing on and on and on about things that don't matter. Like, I do think that SmackDown is going to be a better show when Shane comes back. And there's also talks about Triple H coming back at some point in time and wrestling Shane at WrestleMania. I don't know what I think about that, actually. It could be good, could not be good. I don't really know, but I don't know. But this is Drizzle Wrestling Show, a brand new episode. Have not done an episode in ages. Peace, much love. Enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow, and have a wonderful, awesome weekend.